Hello everybody and welcome back to Slay the Spire. I'm just going to be moving my mic a little bit so you might hear a bit of scratchy noise and noises. It doesn't seem to be very sturdy. I just want to tighten up the mic. There we go. It seems a little bit like out of balance. I don't know what happened. I knocked it the other by accident, so I'm not sure if that has affected anything. Hopefully my voice is coming through loud and clear and very beautifully. And it's not something weird. There's been an update. I'm not going to look at it because I'm way too lazy, but they added some quality of life things I can see right off the bat, as you can see here. Okay, let's just do it fine. 23 UX controller support beta. Okay, I don't know what that means. Bug fix, fixed issue with thing. Gameplay, access card removed from the game. Why? But why? Why? I'm never reading patch notes again. Daily time. That's what we are here for. Fuck day. Oh my goodness, it's an Ironclad run. I love me some Ironclad run. Pretty good scores right off the bat. 1,500 in the top 20. This means it's looking at me probably scoring about 1,100 easily, which does mean that I'm going to be trying my damnedest to get a Mind Blast since we are having Hoarder here. Terminal sucks, but I don't really care about it too much. But basically, we just get a Mind Blast in the one. If I look at these scores, it does look like it is plausible, and that's what we're going to go in for. Especially as we start with 5 colors cards. Start with 5 minus blasts. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Is those 5 colorless cards going to be 15 colorless cards? Talk. Not one of you, just want to point out, it did give me to fucking 60 cards. I'm just gonna sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze. It's horrible. It's horrible. I almost died. It was almost the end of my life, guys. You guys think I'm joking? I'm not even joking. I'm being serious. This could have been the last video recorded by me ever. So I'm probably gonna get to the shop here to hopefully have enough money for a Mind Blast. So I'm gonna try my damnedest. Secret weapon. I mean, what could even get me that I want? Nothing. Okay, so we're just doing this normal old there's nothing, right? There's nothing. Dude, those cards suck, dude. Those were horrible cards. I wonder if that's RNG or if that's set. I wonder if you always get those 5 cards, if everyone's gonna get that 5 cards. I'm presuming it is because there's a thing. So you go Panache, you go Secret Weapon, you bring a Strike, and you go Secret Weapon, you bring us another Secret Technique. Wait, what? I've got a split between secret weapons and secret techniques. How the fudge did that happen? Well, then take secret technique, because then we can use secret technique to get a thinking ahead. Then we can use thinking ahead to get a panache. Then that's 5 cards and we get free damage. And we can apotheosis and defend or attack. Are we going to heal for 6 of this attack? Bam. Awesome. So we can use the secret techniques and the secret weapons to get an... Wait. What? How do I have secret weapons and secret techniques? That doesn't even make sense, game. I don't even understand. I don't even understand. It's very confusing for me, okay? I personally am very confused by what the hell is happening here. All I know is this is beautiful for synergy reasons. Okay, what you got, baby? What you got? What you got? I don't think we want clashes in this deck. Although we could... Yeah, I don't think we want clashes because we've got too many skills that we can't play. I'm going to take Metallicize here. I want to try going slightly more defensive in the hope that I can perfect bosses, because we have now found out the hard way that apparently perfecting bosses is very important. Who would have guessed? Not me. No way. Okay, now we've got to decide do we want to block twice and attack once, or attack twice and block once. We have 5 plate arms, so we only need to block once and we can attack twice, which is great. And we get the Panache. But does Panache do 10 damage? Is that how that... Oh my god. So multiple Panaches is actually not that bad. It's not that bad. Gotta pick up the pace slightly, obviously. I mean, the faster you play, the more points you get, I think. I think that's how it works. I'm not entirely sure how that works here. Okay, so now we need 2 more cards, and so we can bash, we can strike, and then Panache will end it. Sweet. Awesome. Awesome. What we got here? Shrug It Off is my baby. Me and Shrug It Off, we are lifelong pots. So I'm going to pray the shop is a Mind Blast. It didn't. That's okay. In that case, though, I probably won't buy anything. I'll just say thank you for nothing and I'll move on. That's in life. Sometimes in life you don't go want what you want, and you're just like, you know what? I didn't get what I wanted, so I'm just gonna say thank you. Actually, vulnerable could be so good. Regen potion I probably don't need because we're going to be losing HP at a fast enough rate, I think, to balance out our shit. So I don't care about that. So I will use the one metallicize, and I will use the second metallicize because I have no choice, and then I will strike you for one. It's okay. So we can play defensive enough here with plated armor to attempt to get perfect. So we are fighting the Guardian, which is nice for perfecting. If you are in the market for perfecting, this is the best time. Give me a strike, and then use the strike, and end the turn. So we've set up Apotheosis, which is nice, and we set up Panache, which is nice. Remember Panache? What is Panache's upgrade? I don't even know what Panache's upgrade is. Let's go Secret Technique. Let's get a Secret Technique. Use a Secret Technique. Get a Thinking Ahead. Use a Thinking Ahead. Put back a Struggle Off. Use a Thinking Ahead. Put back an Apotheosis. Use a Panache. Use a Attack. Wait. Use a Struggle Off. Use a Attack. And then an attack, and this fight's over. Okay, awesome. I way over thought that probably. Ooh, an attack card. Attack card probably worth a little bit more than a Brewmaster right now. I'm not gonna. I don't want any of these. I don't want any of these. These are all bad. Okay, so we can either. We don't need to heal up. So the only thing we'd want to do is probably. No, we want to fight the city. Like we definitely want to fight. I mean, other than upgrading a card, obviously we want to upgrade a card if possible, but since that isn't an option right now, I'm going to make a card free. I'm going to use Apotheosis. I'm then going to use Thinking Ahead. It says put a card back on top of my draw. Put that on top. Use Secret Technique. Let's get a strike. Use Secret Thing. I can't get the card I want, which is Panache. I'm trying to like kind of cheese the system to get me a Panache, but it doesn't seem to be working out. So I'm just going to go for damage now. We should use Steroid Potion here. We should definitely use Steroid Potion here. And we should use Vulnerable Potion here. So that's going to be how we do that. Do it like this. Secret gives me a skill card, which I don't want. Bam. I was kind of hoping for Panache. Panache could have probably ended the fight for us right there. Then and there. And of course we want to perfect this elite if possible. So Panache. One defend is fine, because it will give us enough block to not take damage. We're going to attack him once, and I guess play another Apotheosis just to get out of our deck. So we need to just do 2 attacks next turn, which is highly plausible, or play 5 cards. Either do 2 attacks or play 5 cards. It does not look like that's going to be the option though. So we're going to metallicize. And we shrug it off and give me 11. Is that enough? Thinking, I don't want to think ahead, because even if I draw an attack now, we're not going to be able to. Actually, thinking ahead as to if it gives me one of the free cards, the 4 free cards, could let the 10 damage from the Panache come through. 14 damage. This will give him more attack. And right now we have enough block to not take damage, so our perfect is still intact. And I'd rather protect the perfect if I can for one more turn, to hope that we get the kill here, which does look like it's going to happen. So we'll play Panache. We'll play Secret Weapon. We can't play Secret Weapon because it doesn't matter. We got the perfect. That's what matters. It was a roundabout situation, but we got the perfect. I don't think I want any of these. I'm not taking cards for now because, as I said, we don't know if we're going to get the card we want. And the card we want, of course, being... So what I want here, probably want to upgrade Apotheosis to 1. Upgrading Panache to do 4 damage is good. But I think, actually, you know what? We don't want to upgrade Apotheosis. We want to upgrade... No, we don't want to upgrade Secret Sneak. Wow, all these free cards do the same thing, basically. Upgrading Panache... this is hard. Like, we obviously want to upgrade because we want full HP, but the question is what? I would love to upgrade Apotheosis because at the moment it's the expensive card in my deck, but I've got 3 of them. And drawing into 3 is basically impossible. I'm going to do it anyway. What we basically need is that item that lets us put a skill card into our starting hand, which of course we want to be the Panache. Okay, ooh, Gambling Chip. So let's get rid of the Metallicize and the Bash for now. Secret Weapon, Secret Technique. We want to use Secret Technique altogether to get the 1 energy Panache. We want to use Panache. We want to use Apotheosis. Now our cards don't expire anymore. Let's put a strike on top. Secret Weapon, get a strike. Thinking ahead. There's a defend for us. So we probably want to put a strike on top. Play another Panache. Play a defend. And then strike him. Okay, so we got 2 Panashes out. So when our Panashes hit, they hit for 24 damage to all enemies, which is what we want. And as long as we get that Apotheosis to land turn 1, we should be fine. We should be absolutely fine. Do you just die to this or not? 9. Oh, that's 1, 2, 3. I will only play 3 cards, so it's not going to work. I'm going to use Apotheosis again because I can, and I'll attack him once. We are 1 card short from playing Panache there. But I don't want to take damage. I want to try and minimize how much damage I take. I don't think there's extra points for taking 0 damage per se. Or not even per se. I happen to kind of know that there isn't extra points for taking no damage. So we've been finding it hard to get Panache to proc right now. So we do need more very low costing mana cards. More 0 costing mana cards if possible. Oh, we are weakened. But yes, this is exactly what we want. So we can go like this. Go like this. Put the defend back on top. Use secret technique to get a skill. Use the metallicize, use the defend, and Panache will end it. Okay, sweet, perfect. We are losing HP at a massive rate. I think here Warcry is probably very good, especially because we'll get upgraded. Entrench could be good too. We have 3 cards that double our block. Unfortunately, only they're gonna be 2 mana costs, which is a bit hard to pull off. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go for like a more defensive build here. Don't think it's a good idea in the long run, but you know we've kind of committed already, so. What we would need now is Barricade. Barricade's hard to add to deck because we add Barricade. I mean, I don't want to upgrade anything else in this deck. If we, well, that's nice. I like that. I'm gonna get rid of those 2 and hope for like less. Okay, that's not work out exactly how I wanted, but that's okay. Secret Technique, give me a skill. Get me the 1 mana cost Apotheosis. Use the 1 mana cost Apotheosis. Secret Technique again. Let me get the Thinking Ahead. Use the Thinking Ahead. Let me get rid of the defend. Let's use the Thinking Ahead again. Okay, that got us a Panache play. Let's put the Shrug It Off back on top because I don't need it. Let's use the defend and the entrench, I guess. So Barricade will be very nice for us for our survival, but we're gonna add 3 to the deck. We don't want 3. We do not want 3 in our deck. That is a very, very clear thing that I happen to know for a reason. I'm going to use Thinking Ahead and hope for an attack of some kind. We did not get an attack. We did get a Panache though. So I'll play the Panache. I'll play Secret Weapon and that can get me. No, wrong attack. Okay, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It worked out okay. Shrug it off. And then we can use Apotheosis, I guess. Okay. I wanted to get a strike there, but I accidentally clicked on the bash, which was a 1 out of 5 chance to click on the bash. And I actually clicked on the bash because I'm an actual idiot. But you guys don't know that. Haha. You see my secret plan come to fruition. Use all these secret techniques to get all the attacks. Bump, bump, bump. Armament's not necessary. Berserk not necessary. Clothesline, you know, it applies weak. It's pretty good. Let's take Clothesline. We do need some bigger damage cards, or we're gonna have a hard time later on. So Vajra is gonna help a lot, but it's not gonna be enough. I need to look for. Oh, that gets me a skill. Panache is a skill. No, Panache is a power. I need to. I'll keep that for Apotheosis searching. I need to get Panache in my opening hand. We did get it. That's great. So I'm going to use this to get the Apotheosis 1 mana cost. Use the Apotheosis 1 mana cost. Use Thinking Ahead. Draw 2 cards. Let's put the Defend back on top. Play Panache. I should have kept the Defend because now we're going to actually take damage. But it's okay. I don't really care if I take damage as much. This is going to do how much? It's going to do a lot. It's not going to do enough to kill anything. Actually, it's going to kill both. Somehow. I don't know how to do maths. Okay? You guys knew it, I knew it, the world knew it. So remember, adding strikes here will do a lot. Because yeah, adding strikes, we should consider adding lots of strikes to the deck now. Because Protected Strike's going to do a lot of damage because we're going to get 3 of each strike, which means it's 3 times 3, the 3 of the 3. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those situations. If you guys understood a word of that, I'm very impressed. I was really hoping for Secret Technique. We did not get it, unfortunately. We can keep using our 0 mana cost cards. Okay, so right now we haven't actually done any damage, which is a problem. We could draw a Panache off, Shrug It Off. Gonna do it. Didn't give it to me. So we've got 8 plus 3 is 11, 16. We definitely need to start doing damage at some point. Oh, we've already played Panache. We've already played Panache. Panache is gonna hit. So hit this guy for 1. I'm an idiot. I completely forgot about Panache. We had a parent here played a Panache and I completely forgot because I'm a retard. Throat is a little bit itchy right now. So far so good. I mean, like, if you think about it in a logical situation, what is happening here is we are kind of oh, that was definitely 100% the wrong play, but we made it work anyway. We are pretty much panache reliant right now. Our whole entire run relies on panache damage, and that's obviously not a good thing. I wouldn't recommend such a thing to anyone. But yeah, our whole run is pretty much panache based, and that's not good. Ooh, there is barricade. So we just added 3 barricades deck, which is bad. Don't get me wrong, it's very bad. But there is the situation where we can use the apotheosis to make it not as bad. I'm gonna get rid of both secret weapons and this. I'll keep both panaches. Oh, that works out great. Start with apotheosis. Go panache. Go panache. Go thinking ahead. Get rid of the clothesline. Play another panache. Play metallicize. We were 1 card short from making this work. We're not going to take damage on the first turn, which is great. But we were 1 card short from that panache proc. And that panache, those panache procs, that's 3 panaches. I think if we proc it once, we literally just win the fight. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. I will start with a secret weapon. Let's go get ourselves a... I'm going to get a Perfector Strike, even though I hope not to use it. Then we're going to use Strike on up and hope for a draw. We didn't get it. I'm going to use Gambler's Brew now. I'm going to get rid of everything that I want, which is all of that. And hope for the 0 mana cost cards. There we are. Apotheosis. Thinking ahead. Get rid of the Strike. And then use Entrench for super armor and everything dies. Awesome. Another perfect on another elite. Strength Potion is great. Twin Strikes are huge because Perfector Strikes do a lot of damage for us, so I'll add them to the deck. Perfector Strike does 29 right now. It's not enough. It's not enough. I'm gonna do it like... I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna do it like that. See how it goes. So we got a secret technique which gets an apotheosis. We're gonna use apotheosis, and now this does 44 damage. Just too short. But is there any way to make that work? I mean, we can take no damage. First step. Let's take no damage. First step. We're playing a lot slower and more careful, which is not what I usually do. But I'm doing it because... Oh, this is unfortunate. Can we? How come we? Oh, you are dead. I was like, why can't we just kill this man? Nope, he's dead. He's dead. So we are doing very well on the not taking damage part of the game. We are not doing very well on the. What do we even upgrade? What does 1 even upgrade here? And another apotheosis. So if you draw early apotheosis, that's a 1 energy cost. I really don't know. Like, apotheosis just feels right, but I don't think it's right. But we have 3, and I'm pretty much setting up the deck. So if I draw 1 of the 3 in the beginning, which is likely, I'm just gonna give it all of those because I don't like any of those. I'm gonna hope for a better set. Okay, so it gave me apotheosis, but that's a 2 energy apotheosis. Secret weapon, what does it get me? Does it give me anything here that can help? It gets me a Perfector Strike. It does a lot of damage. 35 damage. So we can knock him down into defensive mode straight off the bat. Do we just play... Man, it's so complicated. I want to play Barricade, but I also want to play Apotheosis, but I also want to play Bomber Strike. I also want to play Strike It Off. I'm going to play Apotheosis, I think it's the right play. I'm then going to use Pommel Strike because maybe we can draw Panache. We did get a Panache. I'm going to play it. Okay, so we're not taking any damage the first turn, but he's going to put armor up, which means we're going to need to do like 30 damage to knock him into defensive mode. Look, we want to attempt, and I mean we really want to attempt to perfect this boss if possible. So I'm going to definitely be going for it. Full blast, baby. Full blast. Okay, so we're going to knock him down. That's great. So I guess we use a metallicize. And then we use a strike to knock him into defensive mode. So we haven't taken any damage yet, which is great. We've got a lot of defensive cards in the deck, so we can just somehow make this work. We have 9 block. Before we do anything, we've got 9 block, which is amazing. I'm going to start with the thinking ahead. I'm going to get rid of the twin strikes. So I'm probably not going to use it. I'm going to use Panache. I'm going to use Secret Technique. I'm going to get thinking ahead. I'm going to use thinking ahead for more Panache damage. Going to get rid of Clothesline here. Panache has not activated yet. What have I done incorrectly? Play Barricade. There's Panache. And then play... just play Defense so we have enough defense. And then end our turn. So we will keep any extra armor because we play Barricade now. So this should be a perfect. This should be a perfect. Now my only concern now is max HP, which means we're going to be looking our damnedest for max HP things. Okay, I'll take a Pommel Strike. Let me see. 8 plus 8 is 16 plus 5. So we will have 2 extra defense as far as I can tell. Even if I hit him now, we'll still have 2 extra defense. If I understand correctly, we'll still have 2 extra defense. After we get all our buffs, we will still have 2 extra defense. So no, we still have our perfect. Our perfect's still on the board, baby, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters. That perfect is crucial. Let me get rid of the strike here. I'm going to use secret technique. I'm going to get a secret technique. I'm going to use secret technique. Get a trench. I'm going to use the said defense. And then I'm going to use the perfected strike to lock him back into defensive mode. Awesome. Awesome. If I'm pretty much, I'm not 100% sure, of course, it could go either way, but at the moment I kind of feel like we have a perfect, especially because we keep our block and everything. This will just kill him. Yeah, we just perfected the boss. We've perfected both elites and the boss. This defensive-ish run seems to be working for us so far. Exhume, Reaper, or Berserk. Probably Exhume. Exhume actually has a use for us right now. We have to go Black Star. We have to. We need more relics. We need HP relics specifically. Like really bad. Okay, so we're looking at our elite system. Elites, 2 elites there, 2 elites there. So either route has got 2 elites. I'll take the route that has more options, which is the bottom route. Here's a shop, but if we go to that shop, we can't go to this elite, and it sucks. Is there a secondary shop? There is not a secondary shop. This will give me 2 elites and a shop. So we actually are going to take the one directional route, unfortunately. I didn't want to do that, of course. I prefer the multi-directional route, but that's what you get. We also kind of want to get the, what's it called? I'm trying to remember what it's called right now, but my brain is unfortunately not working with me. What I'm trying to say is we're trying to get Bag of Prep. Bag of Prep will be huge. Just having a larger opening hand is going to be exactly what we need to make this work, pretty much. Get rid of defend here. Okay, so we have a lot of incoming damage, and I don't think we're gonna get a block, but we can draw 2 cards, so we might get a block. Perfected strike, and this will not will that kill you? It might. See weapon. Exhume is free. What will it bring back? Sig weapon. I mean, I don't need sig weapon. Will this not kill? Leaves me with 8. Okay. I'll use this block potion. I'll use the block potion. I don't want to take the damage. We'll kill him next turn, guaranteed. Panache not showing. Our deck is pretty Panache aligned, actually. I didn't realize. Oh, I did realize. I said so, but the fact of the matter is, it's very Panache reliant, and that's a problem because we can't rely on Panache, because if it doesn't show up, we're gonna be in trouble. Like this run, we were in trouble. Almonds, Heavy Blade, or Warcry. Probably Warcry at this point, because like that, let's be honest, other ones do nothing. I want HP up. Mango's great, and that's all. Yeah, I want mango. Just give me mango, baby. I need that HP. I need that HP. I need that HP to outweigh the freaking HP loss we're taking. Of course, if Mind Blast comes up, we're taking it, but I do need the HP at first. It's more important. That is a lot of stuff I do not want to see in my. I'll keep Warcry in my opening hand, baby. Here's our Panache, exactly what we want. Do this. Let's put a secret weapon on top. Do this. Let's put a defend on top. Do this. Let's put a defend on top. Use Apotheosis. Use secret technique. Get thinking ahead. Use thinking ahead. Get rid of defend. Use secret technique. Get another thinking ahead. Use said thinking ahead. Put the clothesline back. Use secret weapon. Guess you just get pommel strike. Oh, you know what we need? Very, very important. Use pommel strike on this guy because he's got the most HP. And then use Panache. And then use a defend. No, wait, we don't need to defend. We can kill one off. And then use Panache. So we killed one off, and the next one's not going to do any damage because we got 5 plated armor. So we literally are Gucci right now. We are absolutely, as they say, Gucci right now. Of course, what we would want is to still get card draw, as much card draw as possible. Headbutt's good. Flex, 3 flex not good because we can't take any cards right now. Headbutt is so good though. No, is it? I don't know. I'm scared to take too many cards. I've been adding cards left, right, and center, but we do not have Mind Blast at the moment. A and B. If Panache doesn't show up, we're kind of in a bad place, and this is a horrible first turn. So that's really bad for us right off the bat. So you can thinking ahead. That worked out okay, kind of, but in a not so great way. I'm gonna give it a barricade here. I'm going to have to use Apotheosis, right? So I'm going to take a lot of damage here. Unfortunately, this is where we're going to start taking our first damage. I'm going to use the 11 block here just to save myself some damage, because this guy hits for 20 freaking 1 damage, which I've mentioned before is bullshit. So much damage. But we are hitting 6, so right now we're still like coming out on top, as they say. I'm going to use Exhume. Let's bring back the Thinking Ahead. Let's use the Thinking Ahead. We'll keep Barricade there. We might need it. Let's get rid of the Strike for now. Let's use Secret Technique. Let's go get another Thinking Ahead. Let's use said Thinking Ahead. Let's get rid of a Strike. Secret Weapon. Probably Perfected Strike, because Perfected Strike could one-shot him. Let's use War Cry. Let's get rid of the Barricade. Let's use Thinking Ahead. Let's get rid of the Barricade. We need to play 3 cards. Actually, it's possible if we use Apotheosis Strike and Twin Strike. But I don't know how much damage he's going to get from Malleable. If I use this and this, will he die? Yes, he will. Okay, that worked out great. And we heal up to full? Yeah, I wasn't worried for a second, guys. Ooh, Cleave and Thunderclap. That's a very difficult choice, but I'm going to take the Cleave Plus here. Although Thunderclap is not bad either. It does give Vulnerable, and we need Vulnerable. But Cleave will be able to wipe out full fights for us, which will make it easy. Give me Mind Blast? No Mind Blast. That's fine. That's fine. Don't get me wrong, I would have loved me a Mind Blast, but I think Dramatic Entrance is not bad. I would have loved me a Mind Blast, but at the same time I do realize that I can't just always rely on Mind Blast to win me runs. Okay, so there's our 3 Dramatic Entrances. Choose cards replace. I'll keep that actually. Oh, so it does actually not work. It does work, not how I thought it did. That sucks. So we've got to be very careful what we have now. We've got a Barricade here. Might as well Dramatic Entrance. We should drink this potion. Dramatic Entrance again. You shrug it off. We might as well Trench here. Give us enough block to not take damage. So this will be a little bit in a bad situation right now, because this guy's going to be very strong really fast. I would like to perfect this elite, of course, but I'm not going to like get my hopes up, because I understand the chances are very low, especially if we get stuff like this. So we're going to get rid of the let's get rid of the normal strike here. Okay, so there's no perfect thing happening here. Let's be honest with you. We know there's no perfect happening. So let's try and minimize the damage we take slightly, and that's by weakening him so that his attacks don't do as much. So our first perfect we didn't get, but it's against the Book of Stabbing, so I'm fine with that. Did we perfect the previous elite? I'm not sure. Okay, where are my Thinking Aheads? Where are my I kind of want to get Bash. Where are my Panaches? Where are all these cards? I don't understand. I don't understand where these cards have gone. Where have these cards gone is what I want to know. So now I'm actually starting to get worried about this fight, because we're not drawing into the Panaches. Taking the 3 Dramatic Entrances was bad. It was a big mistake. Massive, absolutely atrocious mistake that we had made there. But we didn't know. We didn't know. We were young and naive, as they say. Just to negate some of the damage. Give me a block card. You did, but not the right kind of block card. So we need Barricades out of the deck. We need to remove Barricades from the deck. We do not want 3. We want 1. We could die to this elite now, actually. Because Panache just... Oh, wait, Panache did shop. We're just not playing it because we're not getting the combo. Okay, so let's Exhume. Bring back Thinking Ahead. Oh, you know what's the problem? We haven't played Apotheosis yet. That's the problem. Okay, I understand what the problem now is. We have yet to play Apotheosis. We will die here, actually. This will kill us. Well, not kill us, but it'll get super close. Metallicize. And Strike. I had to do that for damage. So, if we don't get Apotheosis early, we fucked. Taking Dramatic Entrance might have cost us the run. I'm not even kidding. I'm being serious. We could die here. This could be a day that should have gone amazingly well, where we had perfected everything, and now we're actually in a situation where we might just die. Which is awkward for me, and you, and everybody watching, I assume. Are we dead right now? We don't have enough energy to play everything. We can't kill him either. We can weaken him. But we gotta play. Gotta play Apotheosis and play Defend and pray. Pray that we survive with our Metallicize. Metallicize is keeping us alive slightly. Well, this is insane. You're telling me just because I never drew into my Apotheosis early, I literally lost the run? That is it's a little bit frustrating. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That one hurts me inside a lot. Like a lot. I mean, he's gonna die now. Like, but we took 60 something damage because I just never drew into Apotheosis. That is a massive problem. So we need to really consider stop adding cards to the deck right now, because the deck has obviously got to a point where it's too large. We're gonna rest up, thank goodness. But that's scary. We literally almost died simply because I didn't draw into one Apotheosis. That's insanely scary. For me, that isn't extremely scary. It scares me. I'm scared right now. This next elite fight, I'm scared for this elite fight. Because we don't know how it's gonna go. There's no way to know how it's gonna go. We don't want them, we don't want that. There's the first turn of Apotheosis. Now that's kind of what I'm talking about. Give me more of those, please. No, I can even play a Barricade. Why not? Okay, that was slightly better. Apotheosis in the beginning. So we need to use Gambling Chip to get rid of these dramatic instances. They are bad for us. We didn't understand they were bad at first. We thought they were good. But now that we've had time to play, we've realized that no. They are bad. The Barricades, of course, are big problems. Cards I definitely hate seeing. And I want to try and get rid of as much as possible. There's no reason to second Apotheosis. There's just no reason. You might as well use the free Dramatic Entrance. It's literally free. Do we just bash this good sir and start doing damage to him? Yeah, I think that's the right play. Panache would be great, but it's not showing up, so there's nothing to do. Plus, remember, our block's going to start growing. We've used the Barricade. Our block is going to start growing. Okay, so you use Secret Technique. Let's bring out a Pommel Strike. You use Warcry. Put a Barricade away because you don't want it. You use your Warcry. You're just looking for Panache here. We're not getting it though, but we're looking for Panache. Let's take care of... Or we can use... We can take care of one of these guys. We can also take care of this guy. And we can play Metallicize, which is great because more block to grow our block gods higher and higher and higher. Will you take me higher? And if he keeps summoning stuff, we could technically just keep raising our block to infinity and beyond. And what we could do by doing that is we could just get the 999 block. Oh, this is daily. We won't get the achievements. Oh, man. You don't get achievements daily. I keep forgetting. We won't take any more damage on this boss, which is great. I'm very happy about that. All we need to do now is literally end the fight. And we'll be fine. I'll take a Dramatic Entrance. It's a free damage. I'll take a Secret Technique. Let's get the, I think a header. We still haven't played Panache. Panache is still not showing up. But finally did, which is nice. I'm going to finally play Panache, which is also nice. Let's get rid of the Cleave. Let's take the Secret Technique. Let's get the Cleave. Let's go Exhume. Let's get the Dramatic Entrance again. Let's use said Dramatic Entrance. Let's use the Cleave. And let's double our block. It's a big pity we can't get the achievement on dailies, because we could easily get it here. Like ridiculously easy. Like not even a struggle. Give me Pommel Strike, I guess that's fine. Let's end this. Okay. Nice. This is gonna be good. These elites are gonna be huge. Can't remember Froze the Egg does. I don't want any of these. I don't want any more cards, okay? I'm over cards. Me and cards, we broke up. I don't even want to see cards for the rest of my life. No. It feels like if you just feels like if you're not using the Dramatic Entrances, you're losing. But I just, like, what can I do? I know I need Apotheosis to show up. I know it, I understand it, and I respect it, you know? I'm going to choose to block here instead of defend, to just take slightly less damage. I don't want to lose too many of my plated armors. I think I'm only going to lose one of them, so it's going to keep me with at least 4 armor, which is great. I took some damage, but it's going to keep me with at least 4 armor. So 4 armor is huge. But the reason I did that is because we already played Apotheosis. So once you've played Apotheosis, it puts you ahead of the curve, as they say. I will just end you, so you are done, and then I'll just get 8 block. I'll get 11 block. It's worth a bit more. 15 blocks, so we're not taking any more damage yet. That's good. Or we're not taking any more damage so far, so that's really good, because the less damage we take, the more we heal. The more we heal, the longer this run goes. Because I was scared for a very long time there. I was very frightened. I was like, oh, we have just fucked up and we have lost this run, and I was actually worried. Can we kill you? 49. We cannot kill you. We can defend and we can clothesline, but we cannot kill. Not yet. Not yet. Killing was not plausible at that time. It looked plausible. I know what you guys think. You're thinking about, oh my god, it looked plausible. No. If you thought it looked plausible, you fell for the trap. It was a trap. I do not get enough blocks, so I will use a defend and I will use the strike. Awesome. Let's go. I'm playing super defensively, and I know it's difficult for you guys to like watch because you're like, what is this? JayRPGaming playing defensively? I've never seen. I don't believe. Who is this man, and where's the original JayRPGaming? Well, you are 50% correct, and you are 50% incorrect, which is awkward for you, not for me. I'm fine with it. I have no problem with that. Let's go for a little bit of a pommel strike action into a little bit of cleave action, and the fight's over. Awesome. We got a little bit of a heal back. Okay, so pommel strike I have to take because it makes Perfected Strike do 1 trillion damage, and right now our entire run rests on the shoulders of Perfected Strike. No point to upgrade cards once again because Apotheosis is a thing. As long as we draw Apotheosis, we're fine. Heal 21 HP for freezes. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I can't think of any card I want to add to the deck. What I need, all I need, and let me repeat this so that you all understand. All I need is to get that Apotheosis on the first turn. If I don't get it, we're in trouble. If I do get it, we're not in trouble. Can I kill you? 41 plus 10 is 51. I'll be short a little bit of damage. But, no, we don't want to kill you. We know we don't want to kill you. So you actually want to go like this. We want to go like that. And hope for free cards. We got free cards. Hope for Panache. We did not get Panache. Do I just defend here? I think we do defend here. Wait, how much block are we getting from this? Bam. 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 There we go. It's more than enough block. I think we had more than enough block because we used the Metallicize and I kind of forgot about it. We had way more than enough block. Okay, there you guys are taking damage. Heal, bitch. Oh, there's my Apotheosis showing up when the man wants it to see it show up. I mean, I'm just going to Metallicize. I'm going to play defensive. I'm going to play beyond defensive, okay? My whole run is going to ride on super defensive play. Because as long as we play defensively, we won't take damage. And as long as we don't take damage, we will, technically speaking, win this run. Of this, I understand. I know this. Many people do not believe these words. I am playing as if I have Panache out, and we don't. So let me just point that out to myself so I do understand that there is no Panache right now. Okay, we'd like to kill him. I don't think there's any way, though. Does the most damage for one. 14 damage on Twin Strike, I guess. This does it to everything. But I think you need 14 damage because we need 58 and then we need 4. Okay, we should have taken Cleave. We're going to get more than enough block thanks to our Metallicizers and our plated armor, so I'm fine with that. But we should have took Cleave there. We could have hurt this little Mystic quite hard. But little Mystic, she don't stand a chance, okay? She's over. It's over for little Mystic. She doesn't even understand how quickly she is dead. So Perfected Strike is doing its job. There's another Pommel Strike. You're just making Perfected Strike even better and better. So we're going to smith the last Apotheosis now. So now we've only got one cast Apotheosis in deck. So whenever we draw it, we can insta-play it. Or if we get a card that searches out, we can insta-search it out. And that's what we need. I'm not going to keep any of these cards, no matter what. I would have loved to see Panache show up. We didn't get it. But Perfected Strike's great. Secret Weapon will not find Panache, will it? I could get like another Pommel Strike maybe. And another Pommel Strike might be able to find me a free Panache. Did not find me a free Panache. Okay. We gambled. We gambled for Panache play. We didn't get the Panache play. We need to accept it and move on. Accept we gambled and we lost. Thinking ahead. Give me 2 cards. No Panache. Get rid of Barricade. Secret Technique. Thinking ahead, right? You just keep getting thinking ahead. So you use thinking ahead. Look for Panache. No Panache. Get rid of Barricade. Okay, damage wise, I don't think there's any way to, or we'd like to not take damage here, but I think that's almost impossible unless we play Pommel Strike. So let's attack the guy at the least HP, use Pommel Strike, Secret Weapon, find me a Perfected Strike or a Cleave, probably a Cleave or another Pommel Strike. Okay, so we have 1 block for 8 right now. What's the best case scenario? He's doing 14, 8 plus 5 is 13. I do not want to take 13 damage, so the only other way is if we got to shrug it off. But even if we use Pommel Strike, we're not necessarily going to shrug it off. But I use 1 Pommel Strike. It's fine. Give me shrug it off. It gave me Exhume. Exhume gives me Apotheosis. I'll play it. I played it and cost 1 mana. So now we lost our perfect. Guaranteed lost our perfect. Big misplay on my side. I needed shrug it off to sharp. Or I needed, what was the other card I wanted? Or I needed one of the card draw skill card Secret Techniques to sharp. We had a lot of chances. There's our card, but it's one of those situations a little bit too late, if you know what I'm saying. Thinking ahead. I'll play Metallicize. I'll then play Thinking Ahead. No Panache. Walkway. Still no panache. Cleave. You will not actually die. That's a problem. That's a problem. So very annoyed I didn't perfect this boss. We didn't perfect this boss because we just didn't draw into any defensive cards. Ironically, with a deck full of defensive cards, we only drew offensive cards, which is kind of funny, but at the same time also not funny. I'll play another Metallicize straight off the bat. I'll use the secret weapon to get a Perfector Strike. I will then use said Perfector Strike to kill him so I can play Panache. Because it's time Panache comes out to say hello. We'll use War Cry. War Cry to draw 2 cards, hoping for something free. We didn't get anything free, so we're going to take a lot of damage here. And we will... Vulnerable... Well, not vulnerable here. That's fine. We got 11 blocks, so, I mean, we are blocking enough. Look, I don't think we'll die to this boss. Even his Hyper Beam, I'm pretty sure we can survive with the right build, so I'm not too worried about that. I'm gonna use the Clothesline here, and I'm gonna use the Entrench. We are 1 card short, but I had to use... Oh, we only got rid of one of his negatives. I needed to use I need to weaken him, so we don't get 1 shot here, but I didn't realize that... I'm gonna get War Cry because I'm not sure if we actually have enough here. We might die here. What can we get in this that would save us? Nothing. Okay, so we're gonna defend, we're gonna entrench, and we're gonna strike or pummel strike. I mean, we just strike, it doesn't matter. Strike. So we're not dead yet, but we're so close, it's actually scary. I'm actually starting to get worried about this run. I think that a boss that is for 51 damage when I only have 61 HP though is a little bit like a little bullshit. Let's be honest with each other. I mean, come on, guy. Okay, not having the energy is becoming a massive problem for this deck right now. Just by the way. But we have okay-ish block. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of damage. Okay, exhume. Give me War Cry. Use War Cry. We are dead. I'm pretty sure we are dead. Get rid of Barricade right now. Use Secret Technique. We need blocks. We need good blocks. Shrug it off. Use Shrug it off. I could play Barricade now, but I don't think it's worth it. I think using Clothesline here is the right play. It's not going to weaken him though. It's not going to... I mean, it is... Wait. We can weaken him. We can weaken him. Do this. And weaken him. There we go. We had to do that. I think we had to do that, or we might have been dead. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. I think we were dead if we didn't do that exact play. That exact play. There's another Metallicize. There's a Barricade. So let's start building up that defensive wall for his Hyper Blast. So when his Hyper Blast comes, we're ready, baby. We're ready for it. We ain't scared of his Hyper Blast. Swear. What is that damage? Look, what is that damage? Do you think that damage frightens me? I want you to know right now it doesn't frighten me. Time to get Vulnerable done onto this good sir. So Vulnerable him. And then we're going to use Secret Technique to get anything that's free. Dramatic Entrance is free. Use it. And then we need to play 1 more card for Panache. Boom. Panache play. Let's go. Block. No damage, baby. We're winning this fight. It was scary. It looks like the fights are getting harder because we keep adding cards to the deck, which means we get too many cards we have to cycle through before we get the actual cards we want. And the actual cards we want, of course, being the... Oh, I could have played Pump. I'm an idiot. He's dead anyway next turn. Hopefully. If he doesn't, we're dead, so we better make sure he dies. Oh, even if we don't kill him, we don't die. Wait, let's make him let's kill him in a funny way. Let's do it in a funny way, just to lol, just to fuck around with this game a little bit. Okay. I mean, I'm definitely not gonna die. Like literally definitely not gonna die. Let's let him get a Hyper Blast into my 144 arm and see how he feels. Hyper Beam me, baby. Did nothing. Did nothing. Come again next millennium, good sir. Perfect strike. Yeah, the deck is not good. We need Vulnerable and we need Juggernaut. Juggernaut's exactly what we want. Especially an upgraded version. Oh my goodness. Burning Blood is so good, but I think we need the max HP from Tiny House, and a free card upgrade is always nice. Perfector Strike is not too bad. Skill Potion is going to be good, and you got to take the Pommel Strike, baby. You got to do it. You got to do it. Awaken One's great. We only play like 80 powers, so it's not that bad. 1, 2, 3 Elite. 2 Elite. So it's another 2 Elite floor. They really F me on the elites. There's a shop over here, which means possible Mind Blast. There's a shop over here, which means possible Mind Blast. And there's a shop over here. I'm gonna go this route because this route has that means I got it. That means I get no bonfire rest for the whole run. Huh. That's scary. That's scary. If I go to this shop, I can still get to the second shop, but then I only get one elite. I mean, there's a lot of question marks. The question marks should be shops. I don't know. Right now, I don't know. I think adding the those 3 cards to my deck was a bad idea. Put Juggernaut top. Use a skill card. Spot weakness. It does not actually kill you in 1 turn, which is kind of bad for us. Because we're gonna just take it. Oh, we're gonna take 5. We're gonna heal 5. So we're actually gonna be perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. So basically, if we can get some relics that make us strong, we win the run. And if we can just make sure we always like kind of get an apotheosis. Whenever card is exhausted, play the top card of your draw power and exhausted. That's not bad, especially because it's free. I'm actually gonna go for it. You know why? Because we've got exhumes in the deck. Okay, so exhumes make me feel like, you know, it's worth the risk. What you got for me? Receive madness. I don't really want to receive 6 madnesses. I don't want to receive 6 curses, and it's innate. We have to take the madness. This is so unfortunate. That's the most unfortunate. That was the most unfortunate situation we could have got. Shop. We gotta shop it. We gotta shop it. We didn't get Mind Boss, but there is a strawberry, which is max HP, so I do want that. And I want offering, but we unfortunately can't get it anymore. I'll take the attack card potion. I'll take the attack card potion because it might come in handy. We have no more money left, so shops are meaningless. So enemies. Shops are meaningless, so enemies. Logic. Undeniably, great logic. Oh, this is fine. This is actually fine. I'll get rid of Pommel Strike. I'll use Secret Weapon. Let me get the Flash of Steel. Let me use this. Use this. Use this. Use Flash of Steel. Use Barricade, I guess, because we can. And then use Havoc. And I don't know what Havoc did. What the fuck did Havoc do? What did Havoc do, game? Play another Barricade, I guess? I'm assuming it played a secondary Barricade for free. It played a secondary Barricade for free. I mean, that's good / bad. I'm not sure. Don't hit me. That's 22 damage, dude. Just want to point out that's a lot of motherfucking damage. Okay? That's a little bit too much damage, if you ask me. Kill this guy. Make sure he dies. Very important. Oh, making sure I got off free was so big. Let's get a free attack card. Thunderclap! I'm very annoyed that you are not dead yet, good sir. You'll die to Panache. You'll die to Panache. You'll die to Panache. Struggle. You'll die to Panache. Madness. Twin strike. Bam, bam. It was like it was calculated. It's like I calculated. I didn't calculate it, but it's like I calculated it. You are dead, good sir. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. I'm not actually sorry to be the bearer of bad news at all. But I am the bearer of bad news. So let me be the bearer of bad news and tell you that you, good sir, are dead. I don't even need to use Panache. You're dead, dude. Stereo Potion's great. Another Havoc. Nah. One Havoc's enough to... One Havoc's enough craziness for me for one day. That's all I'm trying to say. You guys have way too much HP, you know that? Just way too much HP. I think Metallicize could be big for us. I'm going to go for it. I regret going for it right now, but that's life. We went for it. It didn't work out. Of course, we also don't have Barricade, so it's not like we are gaining benefits from it. Secret Weapon. Get me Flash of Steel. Always get Flash of Steel. You know why? Flash of Steel's free damage. And free card draw. So you got to use Pommel Strike here. Like, no, we cannot use defense. Let's use that and let's use strike. So we're going to start taking a lot of damage right now, which is unfortunate, but there's nothing we can do about it. Because we are poisoned for 10, and until we get Apotheosis and Panache, we can't start the combo. Which is horrible. Put a con top on deck. Let's put Effective Strike on top. Let's now use Madness. Let's just think ahead. So put Pommel Strike on top. Let's use let's use Stereo Potion. Okay, still maybe it might kill him, but it doesn't. We're gonna use this, and we're gonna use this. Excuse me? Pay top quality column. I'm assuming this lets me get something. So what do we want to get? Oh, he's gonna attack for 16 and I have 7 block. So maybe a shrug it off's not a bad idea. Maybe thinking ahead also. Let's take Warcry. Warcry's not bad. Warcry gets us card draw. Oh man, they just won't give me the panache or the... They just won't give me the panache, guys. I take a lot of damage here, unfortunately. We could die to the snake because the combo isn't starting. And if the combo doesn't start against a guy that poisons you for infinite damage on turn 1, you are kind of fucked. There's the panache. Finally. It's one of those situations, it's one of those like, how's it go? A little too late type situation, you know what I'm saying? We should weaken them to try and minimize the damage we take slightly. Man, this fight is scary. The snake's 10 poison per turn is like, we can't outblock that. That's the problem. Do you understand the problem right now? Made Juggernaut free, that's great. Exhume. Let me think ahead. Use thinking ahead. It, Twin Strikes, wait, use this. Made Pommel Strike free, use Pommel Strike. Made something else. Boom. Nice. I don't know how we killed him, but if we didn't kill him, we were dead. Perfect Strike, we have to add it to the deck. I'm worried. I'm actually worried we're gonna die in this run. I'm scared we're not gonna win this run anymore. And you know what? If we don't win this run, it's my fault. I deserve it. I deserve it. This is horrible. I need card draw, game. Wow. Wow. And energy. We need card draw and we need energy, by the way. I was kind of hoping we'd hit the barricade there, but yeah, we are actually going to take a trillion damage here, and there's literally nothing we can do about it. Okay. So we are in a big problem. We need card draw like crazy. We need relics that give us card draw like crazy. We need HP. We need a fuck ton of defense, and we need panaches to activate every turn. So in other words, we are actually in a bad place right now, and I'm worried. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am very worried. What can we get to? Perfect Strike might just kill him. Yes. Oh my goodness. That's amazing. That's really amazing. We should just search. We should search up Perfect Strikes. Whenever we can search out a weapon, we need to search up Perfect Strikes. We must stop worrying about these combos and these stupid shit. Just get Perfect Strike and end the fucking fight. That rhymed as well, by the way. It wasn't part. Change is great. Dead Branch is even better. Brutality is so good. It's innate too, which is not good. But it gives us the card draw we might need to survive. Okay, so we don't want any of this. None of those, gang. Okay, so you start off with a Brutality color. You then use Warcry. I hope for Panache. There is a Panache. You get rid of Juggernaut because we don't want Juggernaut. We use Panache. You gotta Bludgeon. It's not free though. Corruption. We might actually want Corruption. We're gonna need to block here at least once. Maybe get 0 costing cards. We got Havoc. Play Havoc. Got a free defend out of it. Awesome. Great, we're not taking damage on the first turn, which is all we actually care about. And we have Panache. So Panache is going to hopefully activate. Adding those innate brutalities to the deck actually help, because now that we have 6 innate cards, which are 6 cards, which means we have more cards that we can search out. And if we have more cards that we can search out, obviously that is good for us. Okay, Panache is going to proc now as long as I play 1 card. So let's just play a defense so we know he's safe. And end our turn. Awesome. Awesome. We have a chance. We actually have a chance of winning this run. But we kind of looking at getting Corruption now, ironically. Ironically, the card I thought I would never want, I kind of need right now. So, who would have guessed? Free barricade? I'll take a free barricade any day of the week. I think ahead. That's good. Let's put a barricade onto the deck. And then we could just play like a close down on you and then not turn. Sweet. So we just need 1 more Panache proc, or we need 1 block into an attack. But like a good block, because Thorns are 9. Or we could just like literally end our turn and he'll die next turn. So he's gonna literally die next turn to our Mercury Hourglass. Man, I'm worried about this fight now, game. I wasn't worried about this fight, but now I'm I'm worried about this fight. Another struggle off, or seeing red. Actually, we could use the energy for the amount of cards we're going. So we want to get to a second shop, but a second lead. But a second lead is scary for the simple reason that we will not get to a shop. So red skull is actually not bad because we are putting on HP at all times. I'm worried, guys. I'm very worried. Those dramatic entrances I added to deck were a mistake. Of that, I am sure. Play Warcry. Got up one of those. Let's get rid of the Exhume. I think is fine. Let's play the Madness and see what we hit. We hit a free one of these. That's great. We can kill you, and we can play Brutality, and we can play. Well, let's just take one out. Who's doing the most damage? You? You're doing the most damage. Okay, one down. Enter. We're taking 1 damage. Oh no! I miscalculated. I somehow miscalculated and we took 1 damage. That's unfortunate. We have a lot of cards in the deck that can get us our Perfected Strikes, and our Perfected Strikes one-shot stuff. So I'm kind of okay with this. See, now this is where things start going like... This is where things start going right, if you know what I'm saying. This is what I was after my whole life. You know, I was after something, and this was it. This is what I needed, okay? But we needed this like 10 minutes ago. We got it too late, way too late. It's over. You see, that's the type of stuff we need. We need that to happen more, baby. Rupture, yes, Rupture and Awesome Gold work together. So let's rest up again. We should look about upgrading a card to innate so we have 7 cards in opening hand. That way we can search out 7 cards with Gambler's Chip, which gives us a higher mathematical chance of getting stuff we actually want. Now I know that sounds weird. Like some people might be like, I don't really understand your logic, good sir. Well, let me explain my logic to you in case you don't understand it. Because apparently you don't understand it. So let me explain it to you. Do you play second Juggernaut here or do you play Bash? Play Havoc, see what we get. Got a free Pommel Strike, that's great. Just think ahead. Let's get rid of the Juggernaut. Let's use Pommel Strike here. Ooh, free Rupture. Ooh, free Rupture. Ooh, let's use Pommel Strike because it gets us card draw. Ooh, Apotheosis. Gotta use Apotheosis. Even if Apotheosis means we take a lot of damage here, it's worth it for our future. If we could have attacked it, it would have taken 8 trillion damage. I'm just pointing that out. We're going to take some damage here. So we're not going to perfect this elite. We should have attempted to perfect elite. I think was the better play. But like choices have been made. And once choices are made, they are made. And there's no going back on said choices. So that's just life. And now we can pretty much combo. We can combo out, I think. Yeah, we can pretty much combo out. Which is good. Which is what I need. As I said, all we're trying to do now is just combo our way out of here. Or we at least attempting to combo our way out. So. Unfortunately, the combo seems to be ending. It wasn't as good a combo as I anticipated. I anticipated better combo. We don't have Barricade up, ironically, so we're losing all this block that we are building up. So we're doing all this work to build up blocks. And then you know, we have a super power generated deck right now. You know how scary that is for me, who is someone who's going to take on the what's called it, Sigma Jigma guy soon. Not a good idea. Probably use Pommel Strike. Use Madness. You use Flex. Use Heavy Blade. Use Pommel Strike. You use Pommel Strike. You use Perfected Strike. He's on 2 HP. Are you serious right now, game? 2 HP. Oh, sure can. Question mark card is fine. More brutalities innate mean more cards to use Gambling Chip to cycle through. Excuse me? Excuse me, game! Excuse me! Give me 5 seconds, I'll be back in a second. Okay guys, I'm back. I had to go have a heart attack in the corner quickly. I apologize for being AFK. But what the beep is this beeping thing? Hello! Anyway, let's look what we got here. We can't. So, we want to keep one brutality. The rest of the shit goes. This is beautiful. Because now, we can actually pretty much get a full hand of cards. Which is going to give us a lot of room to play around with. Okay, so this is what we're dealing with. Aggressive. This enemy intends to attack for 37 damage. That's fine. Fading. Dies in 5 turns. So we just need to survive for 5 turns. Interesting. Or kill it. Shifting. Whenever Transient takes damage, it loses that much strength until the end of turn. Okay. And then Shackled. Regains 3 strength at the end of its turn. So the more damage we do to this good sir, the least damage he, or the least is not a word, but the less damage rather he does to us. So perfected striking him will just mean we take no damage, right? If I'm correct, that's I understand we're going to take 0 damage from this. But we should try our grandest to get something going here. So let's use a normal pommel strike for now. We're hoping for 0 costing us. We didn't get any. So we're going to use perfected strike here. And we're taking 0. Okay. We did a lot of damage to him. I just want to point that out, by the way. And we're hoping next turn to be able to do enough damage to make him not take damage. He dies in 5 turns. This is a survive situation. Just survive. 50 damage. 47 damage. Okay. Luckily, we got a Apotheosis straight off the bat, which means we pretty much don't have to worry. As long as we draw Perfected Strike, we actually don't have to worry about anything. I just realized, which is kind of great. Let's get rid of one of the Perfected Strikes. We put it back on top of the deck, which is great. So now we can attack him. And we can rampage it. And we can... I'm not going to wild strike because I don't want to wild strike. I'm going to cleave him. And I'm just going to end my turn. We're getting a perfected strike next turn, which means we're not taking damage from him. I would love to kill this good sir. Trust me, I would love to kill this good sir. I just don't think I can kill this good sir. Okay, remember, as long as we draw... Oh, Thunderclap's so good. I'm gonna use Secret Weapon. I'm gonna go get a Pommel Strike. And then I'm gonna use Madness. I hope it hits the Perfected Strike. It did. Should we Infernal Blade here for lols? Nah, I think you just Pommel Strike here. Get 2 card draw. Warcry is great. Use Warcry. Juggernaut's not what we want, so put it back. And Havoc, no. Havoc will play Juggernaut for free though. Let's do it. We Juggernaut, and then we use Perfected Strike for 135 damage. And we end our turn. Bum, bum, bum. So, how many more turns we have to live? 2 more turns? 3 more turns? As long as we can keep getting a Perfected Strike every turn, we will never die. Okay? You just have to keep this in mind. Secret Technique. Let's go get an Exhume. Okay, so we have Perfected Strike right already. So let's use the Exhume to get Madness. We're gonna play said Madness and hope it hit dual wield, which I don't care about too much. Let's use Thinking Ahead. Okay, I don't want to be mean or anything, game. I really don't. But where the F, and I mean it, where the F are my panaches? I have yet to get a panache. We only need to hit him 1 more time with 1 more perfect strike, and we will live. But the problem is we actually need to get that perfect strike. If we don't, we could just die next turn. I'm not even kidding, because I haven't set up any block. Our panache showed up, which is great. Thinking Ahead got me cards I didn't want. Let's get rid of Juggernaut. I don't want it. I should have played panache. Why didn't I not play panache? I don't know. I'm gonna play Exhume here to get Warcry, because it's card draw and we need that card draw. Use Warcry. Let's get rid of... Oh, there's a Perfected Slash. We literally just won the run, which is great. So I'm going to use Havoc because it's free. Give us a secondary one of those. Okay, how do we want to do this? I mean, we can just play 1 Metallicize and then a Perfected Strike, right? Okay, so we killed Mr. Transient motherfucker without dying, which is great. We even perfected him. Not that he's a perfect, so it doesn't matter. But this is some bullshit. I would love to kill him, though. I want to kill him. I want to do 999 damage to this motherfucker. We got a blood potion, which is huge. Thunderclap, probably. I don't really want to add more cards. 100 card deck feels fine. 100 card deck feels fine. I'm not going to add any more. Oh, my goodness. That was interesting. That's all I'm gonna say about that, is that it was interesting. I'm gonna keep one dramatic entrance in the hand now. Just because I think having that semi damage is not a bad idea. I'm gonna start off by playing Havoc for free because it's gonna do something. It gives me madness, make something free. I'm gonna play Struggle Off, which is free. And then gonna play another madness and Metallicize free. I'm gonna use Metallicize. And then going to play the Defend, I guess. Wait. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna play Brutality. I don't want to use Dramatic Entrance. Cleave does more damage, and we have only one spikes to worry about, so we have not enough to take the spikes. But we need to look at how much damage taking from everything else. How do you want to approach this? Probably just Flame Barrier, and then Dramatic Entrance. Yeah, that worked out fine. That worked out fine. We didn't kill anything, which is worrisome, but that worked out fine. Dude, what the frick was that Transient, mother effer? Holy F. I mean, it's not hard because you just have to keep attacking him to make sure he doesn't kill you in one hit. But the problem is, if you don't draw attacks, you are kind of just effed. I'm not even kidding. Okay, so we use Secret Technique, get a Perfect Strike, use Perfect Strike, and kill the Exploder Boy. Use Warcry. Get rid of Dark Embrace, use Warcry. Get rid of Dark Embrace, use another Metallicize, or let's use Bloodletting. I'll lose the 3 HP. Because I want that damage, baby. Okay, I want the Defend first. Now we have 6 incoming damage, so we can use Cleave, and we will take no damage. And we can move on. Move on with our lives, as they say. I'm very worried about the Awaken one, by the way. We have a deck full of powers. We run a power deck right now. The Awaken one's going to kick our ass. And I don't mean to be Mr. Negativity or anything along those lines. Don't get me wrong. I'm not that type of guy. All I'm trying to say is that this sucks because I'm going to take a shitload of damage here and there's not really much I can do about it. So I guess you just Pommel Strike this one, I guess. Yeah, Pommel Strike this one and hope we got nothing. This is really bad. This is really bad. We're going to take a lot of damage. And like a lot. Not even a little, like an actual lot. Which is not good. And we took 5 from his spiky. So we took even more damage, which is very not good. Just play Havoc, hopefully it does damage. Nice. Perfect Strike is our man right now. We're winning this run because of Perfect Strike. I don't want any of these. Thank you very much. Last thing, we're going to rest up this bonfire. We're going to fight the Awaken one with 57 HP with a complete power deck and no energy potions. So we are pretty much fucked. But I believe. Do you guys believe? We might want to keep all these dramatic entrances here. No, it only does 7. It's like 21 damage. It's probably not worth it. We'll keep 1 Brutality though. Okay. This is not bad. This is not bad. Start with a Madness. Use a secondary Madness. And then you go for a Rage. Which is skill. It's not a power, so it's fine. We can't use Perfect Strike because somehow I ran out of energy. Which sucks. I'm looking for Apotheosis pretty much. Let's put a Perfect Strike back on top of the deck. Corruption. Ooh, Corruption. I can see you doing something for me, Mr. Corruption. We don't actually have any defense cards, do we? I just realized we actually have 0 defensive cards on our deck right now. Madness. Make something free. Make Corruption free. Take Corruption. Oh, we made him stronger. That was a big mistake. We have made mistakes. Have we made? Double tap. Okay. We're gonna make him even stronger, unfortunately. Okay, so our perfect is down the drain. No perfect for us. But we've set up Corruption Dead Branch 1, which is good, I guess. I don't know. It didn't work out. We didn't get anything we wanted. We didn't get any of our search out cards. We didn't get any of our energy creation cards. We didn't get any of our anything. So it worked out pretty bad. But I'm going to make some energy right now. That's great. I'm then going to use Warcry, which is also great. I'm going to keep the Clothesline because it's actually going to be very useful. I'm going to play Panache because it's also very useful. Oh, Shockwave is even more useful. Play it and it exhausts and it's free. Play Madness, make something free. Play Clothesline. I mean, we might as well start trying to take out the front runners, right? We have no block right now, do we? Iron Ray gives us block. We should probably use this. Let's use this on this guy. Okay, we got 6 block. That's better than no block. That's all I'm saying. We can weaken him forever, which is nice. Take out this guy in the front. Sword Bomberman does 30 damage. And we can close down this guy. We're going to take a lot of damage here. A lot. Like 14 damage. We're going to be on 30 HP. But I think we've set up enough to win the run. I think. I'm not sure yet, but I think. There's another panache. Exactly what we want. Let's go. Panache power. Make him strong. It's fine. Let's do this. Perfect. Secret technique. Get Apotheosis. It's free. Use Apotheosis because it's free. Use Sentinel because it's free. Use Impervious because it's free. Use Anger because it's free. Use Pommel Strike because it gives us card draw. Use Perfect Strike because it does a trillion damage. Use Cleave because it does even more damage. Use a Defend because it does something. Use Metallicize because it's free. Hit this motherfucker and kill him. Next, let's go! I would have loved Barricade here, but we did not get it. Because we could still get one shot at next turn if we don't get the right cards. If we only get attack cards now, we could die. I'm literally not even kidding. Exhume. Give me Impervious. Give me Impervious. Use Impervious. Use Defend. Use Entrench. Use Juggernaut. Use Entrench again. Use Sentinel. Use Barricade. Use Bloodletting. Use Offering. Okay, so we basically got a corruption run and we won the game. So we have absolutely nothing to worry about anymore. Absolutely nothing to worry about anymore. This run is won, as they say. Excuse me, you're hitting me for how much, Mr. Awakened One? Oh, nothing. No, that's fine. We can hit you for nothing, dude. I don't mind. I'm chilled with that. This gives me 3 strength, right? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Panache. Rupture. Apotheosis. Shrug it off. Another Barricade. Impervious. Thinking ahead. Havoc. Infernal Blade. We can eat him with feed. We can eat him to death. War Cry. Get rid of uppercut sphere. More exhausting stuff, please. Should we just eat him? I'm scared of exhaust and I kill him. I didn't kill him. Yeah, fucking kill him! Oh my god. I was having fun, game. I fucking kicked the Awakened One's ass with the power of the deck. Dude, what was that Transient B, motherfucker? Did you guys see that shit? At 999 HP. 1015. Not a great score, unfortunately. That's definitely not top 1000. Absolutely not top. We took too long though. I know we like an hour and 10 minutes. Come on. Overkill, perfect. We perfect 1 boss at least. We champion. Perfect 3 champions. We fought 6 champions with perfect 3. That's not good. That's really not good. You know, it's not a great run. It wasn't great. It really wasn't great. We only won because we got a corruption off the Dead Branch play, which was pure luck. And I honestly think we didn't get that corruption, we might have lost. I'm not even kidding. So not even close to top 1000. No way. Yep, 2400. I could tell it wasn't top 1000 score. Even though we are scoring over 1000 points, which is pretty good. Don't get me wrong. It's not a bad score, but it's like it's not a great score either. It's not top 1000. My personal goal is top 1000. It's what I want. I want to be a top 1000 player. I'm not a top 1000 player. What's the point? Yeah. But we added way too many cards to the deck there. And once again, I do it because I always hope for the what's the thing called? The Mind Blaster Shop. But in this case, for once in my life, I added the Pommel Strikes, the Twin Strikes, and the Perfected Strikes. Because they all have strike in the word. So Perfected Strike does 6 damage plus 3 additional damage for every stack. And when you have, what is it, like 9, 12, 15, 21... Where's our normal strikes? 21, 26 strikes. That means you're doing, where is it? We are doing 6 damage plus 3 times 21 is 60 something damage. So we're doing like 70 damage instantly. That's insane. It's insane. Anyway, that is the end of this daily. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Enjoyed it. Please be sure to hit that like button. Hit it for the Transient 999 HP mother beeper. Because that was some bullshit. And you guys need to admit that was some bullshit. Have I got all the relics now? I've actually apparently seen and gotten all the relics in the game, which is nice. I didn't even know I did that. I have no idea when that happened. What's the Beast Stock card collection? I'm pretty sure we've seen all the cards. I don't think there's cards we haven't seen. Yeah, we've seen all the cards. Anyway, that's the end of this daily. Once again, thank you so much. If you guys want, leave a comment on what you thought about the video and how I can improve and what you would say. Maybe I should like edit these because the hour and 15 long dailies are pretty long. But it kind of defeats the purpose because then I could like just edit all the bad parts and only have the good parts. Or like if I do bad, I could like pretty much start a run, cancel and restart a new one where I do better, I don't know, but I wouldn't do that. No, I think I'd leave it like this. But they're all pretty long. Hour and 15 minutes for video is pretty long, and my outros are long too, so I guess that doesn't help. So I'll shorten the outro and I'll say thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button. I want to grow the channel. I can only do it with your help by hitting that subscribe button. I'll see you on the next daily, May 25th, and hopefully we'll finally achieve our goal of ranking top 1,000. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.